Hello dear traders, I'm Anna Kasatkina. You're watching the latest financial calendar on Insta TV. At the end of this trading week, market participants will absorb the following macroeconomic statistics. On Thursday, the European Central Bank will announce its decision on the key interest rate. According to experts, the key rate is likely to remain at the level of 0% in April. At its March meeting, the European rate setters took markets by surprise and unexpectedly dropped its pledge to expand the easing program if needed, signaling that the stimulus scheme is on track to end before the end of the year. The benchmark interest rate was left at 0%. However, since the meeting last month, economic data have pointed to a slowdown at the beginning of the year, making the picture murkier for the central bankers. Markets are no longer pricing in a summer 2019 rate hike, rather looking forward to the end of the next year for the first hike. On Thursday as well, the United States will deliver the durable goods orders report for March. This indicator is expected to rise by 1.3% from the previous month. In February, strong business spending at U.S. factories for expensive durable items such as machinery and vehicles was recorded. New orders for durable goods jumped by 3.1% after 2 straight months of decline. The figure outpaced the consensus estimate of 1.7%. Such strong data can be attributed to a hike of 7.1% in transportation equipment orders. Orders for non-defense capital goods, excluding aircraft, grew by 1.8%, reflecting the biggest gain in 5 months. On Friday, the United States will report on the GDP growth rate for the first quarter. The consensus forecast calls for a rise of 2% from the previous 3 months. In the final 3 months of 2017, the U.S. gross domestic product expanded at a 2.9% annual rate. That was a slight moderation from the third quarter's brisk 3.2% pace. The U.S. economic growth slowed less than previously estimated in the fourth quarter as the biggest gain in consumer spending in 3 years partially offset the drag from a jump in imports. There are signs that economic activity slowed further in the first quarter, with retail sales falling in February for a third straight month. Housing data have been generally weak, and the trade deficit hit a more than 9-year high in January. On top of the mentioned events, some more statistics will be out at the end of this week. On Thursday, the United States will unveil the weekly initial jobless claims report and trade balance data. On Friday, South Korean President Moon Jae-in and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un are expected to hold a summit meeting to discuss denuclearization and a peace treaty. The Bank of Japan will announce its interest rate decision. Swiss National Bank Chairman Thomas Jordan is to speak at the event in Bern. The UK is to release preliminary data on first quarter economic growth. Bank of England's Governor Mark Carney will deliver a speech at the event in London. And this concludes the calendar of the latest financial events prepared for you by Insta TV team. Thank you for watching and see you back next week.